Yeah, to one of the objectives. Let's see. So dragon ships, destroy the following faction. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the only faction that I haven't destroyed yet. So that is somewhere
Trick's in the
around.
UK or in Amsterdam, Mike? I thought he's in Amsterdam.
We are of one mind.
Wow, I'm so far away. That's actually not my main ship. I cannot cross through here. Maybe. I'm not sure. Can I cross just on land? Oh, that's...
Ah. Oh, you're asking if he's visiting Amsterdam. Man, I'd love to go. I've never been. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
awesome there.
Waves.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You've never been to Amsterdam, really?
But no, I never been to anywhere.
Come on.
The only places that I ever been to is Macedonia, Greece, and Germany, Munich. That's it.
Wow.
Son of
Traveling is
Ah,
expensive.
Disgusting says Amsterdam is awesome. Yes, traveling is absolutely very expensive. I've learned that my whole life, but I learned it the hard way about 5 years ago. I traveled around my entire country, which is enormous and very costly.
Yeah, enormous, exactly.
Setting a course.
Maybe just go through here. Okay. We're going to have a slow start, but I'm determined to get to that place so we can destroy another faction.
Yes, some battle.
But again, guys, I'm a newbie in comparison to everybody else that are wow, that are better. So
For Assyrian.
I welcome some advice here and there. Okay, treasure.
I keep watching videos on this game. I mean, it looks really awesome when the fights happen.
Yeah, well,
But
I need more. I need to have
all the
a better-
commands are, yeah.
Because yeah, otherwise I'm losing an army, and that's not good. Okay, have to make a decision. Decision. A young prince. Impet house. Impet what? And some of the
I would
words.
also
Jesus.
I would also recommend Cologne. Cologne. The cathedral there is otherworldly. Oh, awesome.
Well, as soon as I have money and time to travel, but again, I'm not going anywhere without my puppies. And I don't.
Oh, that's going to be very difficult to travel.
Yeah, not going anywhere without the puppies. I mean, can't leave them to anyone anyway. So, but I'm okay with that. I better spend, more time with the puppies than go anywhere. Their life is not as long as ours, so I want to give them the best life. That's more important for me. Okay.
Disgusting says, or the Vatican. I ain't religious, but that place has a certain precedence that is impossible to ignore. I mean, all the history around that is, I just, like, it must, like, radiate. So I understand your statement. Mike Dropped says, hey, Disgusting, I took German in high school, and it bugs me when people say home like Cologne. It is closer to Köln. Sure. Cologne. Mike Dropped, I know, same with me, but I don't have the specific O on my PC keyboard.
Oh no.
Right.
We gotta fight, guys, and we are in the same situation as last time.
Oh.
Not sure how I'm gonna do this. You need the
Do it.
RVC?
You need an RV.
RV. For the puppies?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, but I have to buy cages for them because it's not safe to travel. I mean, for doggies to be transported anywhere without a cage. As much as horrible that sounds, actually, cages are the safest way to travel because if something happens, they're gonna be protected by the cage. So, actually, yeah, it's not actually safe for the doggy to travel just cuddling in your lap, which is exactly what we did for the dog show last year, but it was fine, but you really shouldn't do it.
It's probably the same thing as someone being seat belted into a seat. Like the cage is the same kind of concept for an animal.
Yeah, just if something happens, they're just gonna hit the cage many times, but they're not gonna be hurt by anything else. Still better, than completely, I don't want to think about this horrible. But yeah.
Thomas says, "Does anyone know that the bird is the word?" No, Thomas. It's the bird. The bird. The bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. But bird is the word. Anyways, Mike Drop
Anyway,
says, for context, Cologne, Germany is pronounced Köln, not like men smell good stuff. Mike, you just said Cologne, Köln, Curl. Fuck
yeah,
off. Cologne it is.
I'm sure that Logan's gonna let me know how to pronounce that if he was here, but he's at work.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. I can't easily type umlauts. What the fuck is an umlaut? Mike, are you? Mike, I thought I started the stream off by being nice to you. Now you're trying to fucking give me all these tongue twisters that are fucking certainly not very pleasant. Foreign language class. It's the Rosetta Stone class tonight. Oh, here we go. It's a battle.
Yeah, it's the same battle, actually, that we ended up last time in. And although I would get usually heroic victory, here that's not the case when I fight manually and they make me fight manually, so I gotta focus here and my dad is sending me, of course, something. In the meantime, he probably doesn't have a lot of work today. So he's like, hey, daughter, look at this, look at it. Ronaldo's gonna be in the Fast and Furious movie. Okay.
I have been challenged in chat.
Oh?
Out of context, Empress? Sorry, Thomas says, I love Surfing Bird. Mike Drop says, blame the Germans. Which lieben später, of course. And then Disgusting says, Surfing Bird. There you go.
I'm not sure what you guys are talking about.
It's a very famous song from the 1960s from America. At least I believe it is. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. I hope you don't get copyright struck from my fucking
No.
horrific fucking singing.
No, I will not be. Okay. Okay, guys, we have a huge chance here to redeem ourselves. What?
Come on, Empress, let's go.
Well, I'm trying, but yeah, I mean, the chances actually are not like a decisive victory. Like, look at the chances the chances, like the green thingy. Oh, you don't see it from the frame. But yeah, the chances are like 55% for me. So that's not a lot. It's not much.
I have seen this battle played out before, and the person that fought this battle did so in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Which dispersed the other person's army and forced them to decrease their strength.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to position them like right here, and after they're done walking, we're gonna actually attack.
No, they put themselves more deeply in the forest.
Yeah.
And set up a kind of a baiting maneuver. Like they went deeper. The further in they are, the more that their army disperses. That's how it was used, at least, because the trees obviously broke up formations.
Okay, well, the
I'm
line
not giving
is
advice.
Right here.
I'm just giving like something that I saw.
Yeah, well, that's exactly my idea without watching anything, because I have no time to watch anything in advance, so...
Alright, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, thanks. But yeah, they all stop because there's a line. Like right here. Okay.
Full Metal Jacket, says Thomas. Yeah, for sure. It's a banger. Definitely the beginning of it is. The ending, not so much. Disgusting says Surfing Bird came out 1964. Just checked. And to this day, the sweet melodies of it carry over the generations. Everyone, everywhere will eternally know the truth. The bird is the word. Indeed. Disgusting says, yep, I did in high school, and I know about enough to get mauled in the street. Yeah, I've heard some wild stories about Germany, man.
Oh boy, well, I didn't, but I can tell you that I don't like the meat. That's for sure.
Phrasing.
Oh.
Seabrew in the house!
Yeah, I just don't like how they cook it. Hey, Seabrew! Everything else I like. All the food is great, except for how they cook their meat. It just tasteless. Doesn't taste like anything. I was very surprised. I'm like, what is happening with that meat?
Disgusting figured it out. He says Bulgarian meat is superior. Yeah, that's where I thought was things were going. Sebrew
Usually,
says,
yeah.
I'm checking in when I walk my doggo before bed. Hope you all have a great day. You too, buddy.
Hey, Sibru. That's great.
Mike says, I also know that every German does know English and don't believe them when they say, no, English.
Yeah, they're very patriotic about it. And very stuck up. They're like, you are in my country, so you have to speak German, otherwise I will not speak English. Super annoying. I'm like, man, we have one mutual language here with which we can understand each other. Like, stop being a prick and an ass. I'm like here for 5 minutes. Can you cut me some slack? I'm not living here. I'm just here for like 2 days.
Erebus F7V, what difficulty are you playing on? Welcome, Erebus F7V, to the chat. Thank you for stopping in.
Oh, hey,
He does
had
want to
you?
know what difficulty you're playing on.
Easy. I'm playing on easy, guys. I'm such a noob. You know, like I said last time, I maybe have 20 hours in total in all Warhammer Total War games, or Total War Rome for that matter. So, and this is for advanced players. I mean, that's what people said. So I'm doing my best and not trying to destroy my army. So yeah, I'm not gonna play on anything harder than that because that will be like a total fun kill for me, since this is overwhelming and complicated enough, but I still do like the game, so I want to give it a shot in the ways that is not completely torturous for me, if you get what I mean. So let them positioning, yeah, positioning, and we're gonna start the battle. I love to see
Sebrew
them.
says, testing, I'm about to go to sleep, but walking my dog. It's a 3:30 a.m. and like 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Interesting. It's 3:30 a.m. here, and it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit here. So you must be much further north than I am. Or you probably already told me and I don't remember. Disgusting Sin, when I was last in Germany in 2013, I had to navigate myself and my ex by talking to a Romanian and an unholy mix of broken Anglo-Germanic Bulgarian. Funny thing is, we got along perfectly. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's very weird. Okay.
Ohio, got it. Yeah, I got it, bro. I'm sorry, man. It's hard for me to keep up with everything, let alone my hobbies would make things worse. Yeah, if you're anywhere near that fucking lake, I see what's going on there.
Okay, just let me see. Can we shoot from here? No. I have to get closer to shoot. That's a bummer. Well, I have to make him come here, so I have to use one of the troops as bait.
Are you seeing snow already, Sebrew? I know that I lived in upstate New York near the lake, and yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. He's saying it's actually warm. That's true. But like snowfall started happening in like it was rain in October, and then by November, yeah, that's what I thought. It was the weirdest thing living up there in the cold, especially near the lake. The way that people normally would mow their lawn and have equipment for it is the way that people up there have stuff for snow. Wildest thing I ever saw.
Okay. Hold. Get back. Get back.
At 35 degrees Fahrenheit, I imagine you might have put on pants. Possibly.
Fahrenheit, what is that in Celsius?
Oh, God. I'll look it up. Hang on a second. I can never remember this shit.
Yeah, it is complicated.
It's like a weird conversion.
I'm focusing on the game, guys. Hey, Karate Werewolf is here.
Karate Werewolf in the house. What's up?
Hey, guys, and happy Friday. Christmas is close. Let us know. How do you plan to spend it?
1.666667 Celsius.
1 point. Oh, that's
35 degrees.
that is cold.
So
That
right
is,
around the 0 line.
yeah, that's very close to 0.
Is that all it is? Is it 35 degrees? Why couldn't someone just say that? That's a lot easier to think of.
Without fail. Understood. Seal.
Yeah, so where he lives at, like when I lived up there, everyone that was native, they walked around shorts and a t-shirt in this weather. They laugh at it. They thought it was hilarious. What's up, CS Kano?
Active ability. Range 200 meters.
What the shit? Trick Sheep says, my bad chat. Yeah, I'm in Amsterdam right now. I have a Skyrim stream live, 24/6. Whilst I'm here, but I will be going live in real life a few times this week from Amsterdam. Badass. Is that like IRL fucking content from Amsterdam, or are you
What?
just streaming games?
The hell are you do you think you're doing, you commander, you? Get back here.
I was reading chat.
Not you, the commander. He's gone rogue. He's like, ah, la, 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 la.
Oh shit. Yeah, I hear you, Sebro. I remember it. I did not adjust. I adjusted a lot, but not that much. Hey man, Trick Sheep says, but yeah, I appreciate you all. Shout out Mike for bringing me over to Empress's channel. Thank you so much again, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
Acknowledged. Warship crew. Like a storm.
Destroy.
For Assyrian.
Dream Squad Unite, indeed, Trick Sheep. I appreciate it. He says, yeah, kill it, Empress. Dream Squad Unite. Yeah, there it is. There's that dispersion that I was talking about. I'm watching the screen now.
Archers. Kill
It's a
them
freaking dragon.
without fail.
CS Candle's at work at the moment. Nice.
To the fray.
I think. At least you get to watch us. Hopefully that's good, or is work just chill?
At the rear guard.
Mike Drop says, I'm locked in. This battle is intense. Thanks for
Yay.
walking with me, says Sebrew. Of course. Thomas says, has the commander gone commando? Indeed. Thomas, in America, that means that he took his pants off and is running around with his wiener hanging out.
Ancestors.
I never knew that.
We will obey.
Yes, commando means you are not wearing underwear.
I don't want to ask why.
It is what it is. One of those phrases. You're welcome, the rest of the world. Now you know when you say it's commando in the United States, people think you're not wearing underwear. And you're just freeballing.
Jesus.
Assassins.
The more you know. Bum, boom,
I
bum.
knew that Taruki are without honor.
Attack Dark Elves invaders. Sea Lord Asylum must survive. Iceland. Sorry, Iceland, not Asylum. Just gonna...
Disgusting says definitely freeballing. Yeah. I can't imagine anyone's not at the computer.
Northern Sea Guard.
Let's see. Sometimes when you get the shit scared out of you, it is literal. Oh, Mike. TMI. Thomas, I was fucking around, obviously, to make chat more enjoyable as we watch this intense gladiator-like battle scene fucking happen.
Yay.
For duty.
Here we go again. More songs. 'Cause I'm free.
Sky cutters.
Free.
We are saved.
Yes, indeed. Tom
Sky
Petty
Cutters.
shouts out.
Oh, Skycutters, great. What the heck? How to play with them? Can't even touch them. Maybe they're gonna just
Karate
do their
Werewolf
job.
says you could chafe something during going commando. I've been doing it for a long time and lots of movement. I don't get chafed down there from that. Armor will chafe the shit out of you, but that's a whole other story.
For duty.
Thomas says, so the whole commando movie, Arnold was freeballing instead of free falling. Thomas, I don't know what Arnold was doing in commando movie except fucking badassery. Hey,
What's his name? Hey, Sally, remember when I said I'd kill you last?
Master of the
Did.
Mists!
I lied.
Amazing movie. Disgusting says Commando is risky with 4 cats. Oof. Brutal.
That's not for this. Still struggling to find out what this do and how to use it.
Just trying to keep it fun, Mike. I appreciate it though. For sure. Commando was great. Yeah.
I eat green berets for breakfast, and right now I'm very hungry. Please do not disturb my friend. He is dead tired.
Okay, disengage.
Kano says, as a Balkan, I'm used to the cold outside. Also, got locked outside mid-snowstorm several times. Yeah, I've had that before. Horrible. Out of context, Thomas says it's worse with 3 dogs that likes sausage. Oh, Thomas, no.
What?
Oh, that was nasty. Mike says, you know those handcuffs? I picked them. That scene with the sodium pentothal in True Lies is still one of the funniest moments in Hollywood. That's the movie where, like, I saw Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween and I was like, oh, she's attractive. It's the first time I had seen her again where I was like, attractive. She's a complete nutball, but at the very least, there was that one scene. As a teenage boy, it did things.
Oh boy.
Disgusting says, yes, Kano hail. Yes, that's why we have our Kia stashed in strategic places. Rude. Thomas, we just don't want to hear about dogs and sausages they're into.
Yeah.
That sausage.
This time, guys, I didn't do anything. I'm just playing the game. So you are the one that are doing the out of context, in context things.
There's no out of context. It's now out of context tsunami.
Yeah.
But it's the direct context.
Shows his face. This ends today, coward.
Oh my god, now what? Oh, what a mess. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. He just added more troops. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? I was winning and now I'm gonna lose again.
What does RAM cost in Bulgaria? Mike would like to know.
As disgusting, he just bought a new PC.
Prices quickly adjust here, says disgusting. This stream is my kind of stream, says Thomas. Of course it is. 2 times the normal price in our currency, says Kano.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna have the euro in like officially in like a month, so. Which a lot of people are not happy about. As long as the prices stay
You
down.
guys came up in the news recently. I don't know if I mentioned this. You guys had some sort of uprising in Sofia.
Yeah, we
I
have
saw in the news like a week ago.
yeah, a lot of protesting and stuff.
Is that all it is? The news obviously embellished it and made it sound like it was more revolutionary.
Well, we did just took down the government, so they decided
That's
to
pretty
quit.
revolutionary.
Yeah, but we do that many, many times, and then another horrible government is on the chair again. So, what to tell ya? We have to always pick the lesser evil, but usually people pick the bigger one, and they're all stupid. So it's very hard when half of the population is idiots. And just like, you know, in America, they pick the left side, and we are all screwed. And the left is not like the American left, but still bad. So, or something that is equivalent to the left at least, in terms of how much they steal and they lie. Oh, this is so bonkers. I'm so screwed. I'm completely screwed, guys. This will not end well. I need a rematch. But even with the rematch that we already did last time, I don't see us doing anything here. It's very bad. Now, even my reinforcements are screwed. Everything is screwed.
All right, they're having a technical talk in chat. See? I just RMA a set of DDR5s.
To battle!
Hang on a second. Chat jumped on me. I just RMA a set of DDR5 64 gig RAM for $550. RMA equals return, says Mike dropped. Disgusting says Corsair Vengeance 32 gigabytes, 2 times 16 gigabytes. DDR5 600 megahertz. This is $509. Kana says not happy, can't wait. My pay go from 2K to 1K euro.
Hold your lines!
Okay.
Strike back! Assyrian willing!
Tsunami, this government fell again, second time this year. Keeping the streak of not having a full-term government in the last decade.
Oh,
Jesus.
stay. Stay.
That's wild, dude.
As you say.
CSKNO, while the prices go from 2 leva to 2 euro. 509 Bulgarian or US? Asks Mike. US? Sounds very similar then. Shit, I thought we were getting fucked, says Mike. Wrong.
Oh my god.
Wrong.
This is so
Price
bad.
adjustments, Bulgaria is very quick. Bulgaria is very quick, I should say. For price adjustments, that's disgusting. Thomas says, RAM, the only RAM I know is ramming into the door to unstuck it.
Look here, Felhard has chosen
should-
battle.
Try dating again, Thomas. I know that's what, you could do some ramming there.
Oh god.
Hey, you're locked in the game. I'm entertaining.
Ah, no problem.
Mike Drop says twice as much RAM for same price here. It's disgusting.
Yeah. What's it this, I guess? So my plan was great up to the point where everybody ruined my day. I mean the reinforcements.
That's how plans work, for sure. CS Kano says, rush the Dark Elves range. They have AP and will out DPS you.
Should not touch anything. Ah, I forgot the button for turning, but I remember it just now. It's okay. It's middle mouse button.
Disgusting says, Mike Drop, so you're saying I should have ordered my PC from you? Huh. Mike Drop says, also, big gaming news. Samsung is no longer making SSD SATA drives for consumer market. This forces consumers to only buy NVMe M.2 drives. For a gamer or creator, this is massive. Yes, you should have.
That's interesting. Actually, I usually don't buy a lot of Samsung things except my phone. I'm always with a Samsung phone.
Same.
Yeah, this is just the best for what I need, so
Yeah,
Samsung
I'm
it is.
not a... I don't go the other direction with that.
Oh, Kano! Kano. Rush the Dark Elves range, they have AP and will out-piss you? What? Out? What's that out DPS you? Rush
Yeah,
the Dark
I read
Elves.
that.
Also some new news. Neferata will be free DLC. Oh, that's great. What do you mean the Rush the Dark Elves range, they have AP and will... I don't quite understand that. How to rush them.
DPS, not pissed. No, we saw DPS. I read it, and she's acted like I didn't read it, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I'm just to focus on the game. So, can you tell me that in
I don't-
Bulgarian, please? Because, yeah, I'm too sleepy for this. Please tell me that in Bulgarian.
Yeah, slap it in Bulgarian. I'll let her know when it comes up so she can read it, because I sure as fuck can't. Try to flank them, he says.
Ah. Okay. That was kind of my idea, to like lure them and attack them from all sides, but yeah. But I will try that again in a different way.
The military word is envelop.
Well, I mean,
The more you know, chat.
the problem is when the reinforcements come. The problem, I was winning before that, So that's
Disgusting has put something in Bulgarian.
He says, удри отстрани като купена книжка на околовръстното в снежна буря. Oh my god, that's crazy.
And Kano comes in with also more Bulgarian.
Okay, so Disgusting said, hit it on the side as a driver's license that is bought on the highway in a snowy storm. That's a crazy to translate. And CC Kano says, пробвай да минеш отстрани, защото ще те бият директната битка. Yes, that's already what I did. Kano. He says to try to go from the sides, which again I already did. But now the camera is crazy. Like, what the heck happened? Why is this just keep turning? Why is this keep turning on me? I don't get. What the hell?
Phrasing.
I don't know what happened, guys.
You're the one translating this stuff. I'm just turning it into the English translation of Giggity.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to arrange them better. Like this part come here, this part come here. Deeper in the woods, deep.
Got it. Thomas says I've heard going from the side is better than going from the front.
Well,
Angles matter, Thomas, is all I'll say.
yeah. Hold on. Where you guys think you're going? Chicken nuggets.
Joey in the house. Hail going from behind, even better.
Yeah, I can't go from behind though. It's not gonna allow me to do that. There's a certain battlefield boundaries that you have to keep in mind.
Werewolf wants to know any plans on playing the Expedition on Expedition 33 DLC.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just have to see when. You have so many things to play. But for sure I gotta do it.
Slanesh approves. Agreed. All kinds of Slanesh talk tonight.
Yeah, and it's not me doing it. Last night it was a lot funnier. You should have seen last night's stream.
Thomas, Expedition as DLC, are you asking or you know? That was a pretty major announcement from them. They actually announced it after they won the award and then said it's totally free.
It shall be done.
Man of Subculture is gooning.
Okay. So the usual?
Yes. He likes your outfits.
That's the same outfit that I had last night. I mean, last night Dear Clayton gifted me a few super chats and there was nothing more to do. This is very tight, so I just got up and Truth said that he got a nosebleed. So that's an anime thing, to get a nosebleed. You know, when you see boobs and stuff. So yeah.
Indeed.
And I was like, wow, that's funny.
Disgusting says, well, Empress, other people should do it too. Yeah, she's focused on the battle, so I don't want it to get quiet too much. So hence my goonery talk, and you guys seem pretty up for it. Have y'all tried MW5 Mercs? Asks CS Kano. No, personally. Grumbling Joey says, shh, not so loud when I shuffle between my own and work computer. Silksong has a free DLC coming too. Yeah, there's another big W for those. They're doing amazing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna play Silksong anymore. That's for sure.
But why?
I don't like it. It's not for me.
Oh, simple enough.
Battle calls.
Disgusting member for 6 months. He says, I have no fucking clue, so please translate for us.
6 месеца, това са почти 12 правения на пастърма. 6 months, this is almost 12 months of pastrami making.
Loyal. It will
So
be done.
good. I almost ate your pastrami, by the way.
To the fray.
Phrasing.
Steel.
CSK says I get nosebleed from lifting heavy. It's funny as fuck when it happens. Oh, that sucks.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
you must be
maybe.
going fucking super crazy.
Yeah, you
That's
have
like
to.
powerlifting levels of nuts.
Yeah, that's very hard. You gotta be careful there. Conserve your strength, and yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Transferring.
That's how you make messes in your pants too. The bad ones.
Oh God.
Mike Trump says clip. Indeed. Ronnie Werewolf says pastrami's delicious. Agreed.
Archers. Death to all. Ship's company.
Okay.
For the high elf fleet.
Full speed ahead.
Without question.
Man, this subculture says, oh, he's still gooning. Mike Drop says, yeah, karate werewolf. Talk to at disgusting. Hey, can you ship your meats across an ocean? Oh my God. Hey, disgusting. Can you ship your meats across an ocean? Oh Lord.
Orders received.
This is turning into a Turkish bathhouse tonight in chat.
Yeah.
Halt. For duty.
Choice says, beat that meat. Indeed.
Sea Lord Aislen. Silver helms. Battle cause. Assur seafarers. Just give the word. Enemies at the rear.
Oh yeah, no,
Attack the enemy.
the human TTS is a thing.
Ship's company. Proceed.
Thomas is now also joined the Goon Talk.
Really?
Yeah, man of subculture, Misty's great, but give me Nurse Joy any day. They are now comparing waifus.
Oh boy.
Disgusting says, Mike Drop, physically, yes, my meat is global, but border authorities might not let it go inside. Giggity. Indeed. Well played, sir. Disgusting says, but I have the recipe. Nice.
Yeah,
Siskino says, fellas,
Archers.
I can also do the recipe in general, but I don't really have a lot of time, so gotta think about stuff.
As you say.
fellas, don't forget to check EGS for a free game every day for the next 2 weeks. Says Kano.
Oh my God.
Defending order. As you say.
It will be done.
Go back.
I ain't reading that, Thomas. You can read it yourself.
Understood. Archers. Assur, attack! Without fail.
Without fail.
Yeah, what game came out today? Asked Karate Werewolf. That's actually pretty interesting.
It shall be done. Northern Sea Guard.
Yeah, I have no idea, yeah, which game is that.
Draw back. Sky Cutters. We are saved. For duty.
Man of subculture with a completely unrelated statement, although he's made it so. I don't have border. Latina, Asian, Bulgarian, French, Japanese, etc. I love every woman. And more than, sir.
Well, that's great.
Siskano says, Thomas is Slanish cultist.
What? No. No, I doubt that very much.
Thomas, not so much. Man of subculture, definitely.
I shall finish this.
Oh no, that's not a good idea. Attack! Attack this.
Prevails.
Thomas is a food enjoyer more than anything. Oh shit, Thomas, I forgot to ask. How goes your Ghost of Yote voyage?
Question. Understood.
Sinner.
Clinton says, Jotun Slayer, Hordes of Hell, free on Epic today.
What is that?
Just checked.
I don't know.
Yeah, what kind of game is that? Oh, CSK no agrees. Jotun Slayer is the free game at the moment. What kind of game is that, guys?
Yeah, never heard of it.
Orders received.
Jotun, that's giant, right? It's good but weaker than the OG game, says Thomas. Oh, you like Ghost of Yote. Thanks, Thomas. Disgusting says Man of Subculture is on the post-apocalyptic apocalypse repopulation candidates list.
Shows his face.
He sure as hell's gonna
This
try.
ends today. Coward.
CS Kano said something like vampire survivors with Vikings. Whoa. Oh, damn, Thomas, you blew through the game. He's gotten into the last area already of Ghost of Yote. Karate Werewolf reads the description. Hordes of Hell is a gripping roguelike horde survivor game set in the dark realm of Norse mythology. That sounds actually kind of interesting.
On the lookout.
Yeah, I know why you said it, man, of subculture, but when I just read chat, like, sometimes it comes out of context because of the delay and everything else, so I just try to make it funny.
Will be done.
Out of context, chat.
Out of context chat is, absolutely.
Lothen Seagard.
Um,
It will be done.
We will obey.
Slanish cultist equals freaky lad, CS Kano says. Thomas says, best waifu is Pan Am Polymer from
It
Cyberpunk.
shall be done.
No,
Master,
I wouldn't say that, but
attack! It shall
sure,
be
man,
done.
have at it. That's the whole the BBL.
Kill them.
Oh, it's too bad I cannot command these troops.
Thomas says, and I have like 3 main kills left. The Saito ones. Thomas, if I knew what the hell was going on,
We will obey.
I would know what that meant, but as soon as I saw Ghost of Yote, I was like, nope.
Understood.
I totally checked out, so I don't know what the hell the Saito ones mean. Personally.
Aislinn.
I don't know how
I mean,
to...
if you like it, that's cool, bro. I will not play that. I will play fucking Food of Femboy Hotel or whatever the fuck before I play Ghost of Yote. Fuck that fucking Antifa bitch. Pardon my French. Or English.
Your French is...
We will obey. Without fail.
Understood. Orifan.
Come on. Woo! Dear Clayton!
Clinton for the flute with a Czar 50.
Thank you so much, dear Clayton.
Camaraderie.
Thank you so.
Fall back now. Until our last breath.
Thank you so. Wonder Woman salute. Yes! We're so screwed.
Disgusting says, from what I'm reading, Slanish cultists would be able to hide very well in the BDSM subculture in 21st century Earth. Are you kidding me? I live like an hour and a half north of fucking where those weirdos are.
Really?
It's a place called Atlanta in Georgia, yes.
Oh. Slanesh is all about excess in everything, so it's the extreme of
Yeah.
the extreme. It's a pleasure, it's a pain, it's everything that's horrible. I mean, everything to very much extreme. Oh,
Yep. Atlanta, Georgia. And every other major city in America.
oh my god.
But I'm sure you guys have a similar variation of that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Clinton. That was awesome of you.
Actually, no, we have nothing, I don't think. Well, Disgusting will know if we have anything. So, Disgusting, do we have anything like that here? I have no idea.
Thomas says, I thought that was just Florida. No, that's the older version of the goonery. All those old people going down there and acting like teenagers again.
It shall be
Gross.
his last.
But understandable. CS Kano says, fellas, small recommendation for me if you like samurai. Try Neo 2 or Shogun 2. Total War. Oh, no, yeah, the whole Shogun, or samurai thing is super awesome to me. I like the Neo series. I'm looking forward to the third one.
We shall make our stand.
Ah, Shogun!
Show them our superiority.
That's Total War Shogun.
Ah,
After
yeah,
today,
that's a very old game.
all Druki
Now, bless you,
shall
Clinton.
fear
Thank you.
our names.
I mean, guys, have you... I mean, it kind of seems that we're... I'm not sure if we're meant to win this. I don't know how to overcome the reinforcements, because by that time I'm already screwed. So,
Can't you call in friends also?
I mean, they do come on their own, the friends, but...
No, can't you call them, like, literally, like, say, I need your help?
No?
No, that sucks.
I mean, some birdie birds come, and then
It is your duty to
that's it.
vanquish the
But they're not
enemy.
enough for what I'm facing.
Shouldn't you back off anyway? I mean, a tactical retreat, not full retreat, just back off some.
I can do a retreat, I guess, and save my butt this way. It's still gonna be decisive defeat, but you know.
Or the Walmart, says Thomas. My Walmart's not that bad. Yes, people still walk around in their fucking pajamas, which is disgusting. But
Oh no! Oh my god, they're already coming here.
disgusting says we don't. That subculture here is the OG version. Rules, privacy, respect, and no 50 Shades of Grey type of relationships. Yeah, no. I live very near a place that has turned it into like biblical levels of 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey is literally like a joke compared to the nonsense that goes on around here. I didn't know what a munch was before, but I know now.
Why is this depravity like so, I don't know, popular?
50 Shades of Grey actually mainstreamed it. There's always been a movement for this kind of like more significant fetish type behavior, but 50 Shades of Grey mainstreamed it. People got more curious about it, and then they started creating rules upon rules. It's like Reddit got a hold of something, if that makes any sense.
Well,
Yes, Venus?
discussing will also tell you that 50 Shades of Grey presented the whole thing in a horrible way, and it's not what it is, because there was no really like a true consent on the side of, you know, the girl. Basically, she was conditioned to do it, but she didn't want to do it. She just wanted to please him, which is not what BDSM is about. So they twisted and turned the whole thing and became an abusive thing, which is totally not what it is. So that's one of the things that everybody complained about that actually participate in BDSM. Rightfully so. So they technically 50 Shades poo on the BDSM thing. Yeah.
Maybe that's the European version. That shit blew up around here, and lots of wannabes were trying to delve into the same similar type of dynamic, but create new rules on top of it. It was the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen.
Jesus Christ! The people need to form
The most
like,
pink
connections.
handcuffs. I can get out of them. Blah blah blah. All these insane rules. Like, it was wild. And to be dating at the same time was even worse. But anyways,
Yeah.
that is another tale of battle.
I mean, instead of people to
we
really
don't.
form true connections, they're trying to sink into depravity. So stupid.
Yeah, and they made it a sexual thing, not an actual like emotional thing. Like, they did not understand the whole point of. Anyways,
Exactly.
we're gonna get age restricted. Siaskino says just hide in the forest and use your cav to waste the time until the reinforcement attack and try to wipe the leadership.
Can you read that again? I'm trying to. Yeah.
Hide in the forest, use your cavalry to waste the time until the reinforcement attack and try to wipe the leadership.
Yeah, I'm trying to wipe the leadership actually this time. I mean, usually what I did before when I played these games, that I'm usually wiping the leadership like as soon as I can. I just focus on the guy, and if I do that, I win. And now I don't really do that, so I'm gonna try some new tactics and stuff.
He means hide your infantry in the woods and use your horses to attack, like, hit and run type attacks, I think. Thomas says a munch to mean that means food. Thomas, there was, before COVID, a club in Atlanta, again, a city that I live near. Karate Werewolf for 2, what's up?
Thank you, Karate Werewolf! Wonder Woman salute. Thank you.
So basically, Thomas, while I'm talking, I'm trying to move off this topic, bro. There was a BDSM sex club type related place that had a buffet, food buffet. Those people putting their hands where they're putting their hands and then touching food, you do the math, the end is the end. And a munch is the grossest people you've ever seen in your life. Anyways, I'll move on from that. To be honest, most chicks I know are crazy for dark romance at the moment. Yeah, the Minotaur thing, CSKano. Disgusting says 50 Shades of Grey mainstream and twisted the whole idea of it. After that, people twisted it even more, and now it's unrecognizable from what it actually was. Yeah, it's really like the whole Marquis de Sade type. Anyways, I won't. This is a bad topic.
Yeah.
He says we're learning a lot tonight. I'm doing my best. Every time someone makes a comment, I want to say something when I'm like, oh wait, we're playing video games. Yep, there it is. Thomas says, don't women read Minotaur romance books now? Yes, it's a Milking Farm, Thomas.
Well,
Is the famous one now.
only stupid women read that. Because they have no concept of true connection and real relationship. And that's the irony for men and women. I mean, if you're actually able to get a true connection with someone, you'll get 500 times more sexual pleasure than you ever did. You know, nothing can replace, you know, the connection thingy. Just nothing. But yeah, nobody knows that because they just aim for the depravity and then they get actually a lot less. That's really the irony.
I'm going to skip the sex stuff, guys, and just read video game related stuff.
Yeah, please.
So when I catch up, my bad. Joey says Steam seems to give 1 to 2 free games daily at the moment. Just need to add them to library before they expire. Nothing that noteworthy yet, though. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Joey, if there's anything special, please let me know. Because I will totally miss it otherwise.
Joey says, yeah, sneaky when there's no notice about those freebies. Me having 500 plus games in Steam be like, yeah, CSK, no, I understood. But a backlog is a really good thing to have. Joey says, easy to check by clicking the search field and the daily free ones should appear as suggestions. Awesome. Karate says, speaking of that, have you seen the Hellraiser Resurrected Developer's Diary video? No.
No.
Me personally.
Yeah, we will definitely try this again. This is like the most difficult fight that I ever had in any Total War.
20 watching, 20 likes. Guys, thanks so much for everyone hitting the like button. Coming in here and watching, we appreciate it. Super awesome of you. Thank you. Thomas says there's nothing actually free, I've heard. Where are you going with that, Thomas?
Understood.
Some stuff's free, they're just tempting you.
Plans of action. It shall be done. Acknowledged.
You pay with your soul, says Karate Werewolf? Yeah, we all know there's the dude and the chick, and then there's a snake and a tree, and then everyone gets fucked afterwards. The end.
Okay, last try. I mean, God.
Do it. You got this, Empress. Fuck them up.
Ugh,
Bring friends.
it's very difficult. They have so much more troops than initially. Okay.
Has chosen battle here on the shore.
Can you just go and make more friends?
Very doorstep of our homeland.
More friends in
It shall
general,
be his
yeah.
last.
Could you make more friends and then come back to this battle is what I'm saying.
Probably.
When in doubt, call Chuck Norris, says disgusting. Indeed. I just watched Dodgeball the other night. I was so happy to see Chuck Norris again. Man, I love that fucking movie. Kano says, I've dated a dark romance girl once. It was nightmare in terms of serious relationship.
Exactly. I mean, those women have all the wrong ideas from the very beginning. I mean, men are like that also, just in their own way. So if you date a person like that has all their own ideas about relationship and dating, you're screwed. It's like doomed to fail by definition, you know, by default, whatever. So yeah, don't do that. Literally don't do it. Okay.
I got a different take on it, but I understand. I don't know about Minotaur milking and whatnot, but like, just
None shall thread it without our sanction.
fetish type stuff. You have to have a broader understanding of it, and they do also. and there can be more emotional connection from that if you so choose. But anywho's,
Yeah,
that
in
is another tale
general.
about.
But I'm talking about the women that are, and the men that are conditioned to think stuff that are, beyond real life. I mean, fantasy.
Yeah, I got
Kind.
you. Yeah,
You,
then it's just fake, and they're just playing games, and
exactly.
they'll pick a new topic next year.
Exactly, yeah. They're like the people that I would call no character people that have actually no real character of themselves, and they count on fantasy stuff to uh, replenish their soul holes. So it's like to fill their holes, so to speak, with fake stuff. So it's another thing
Kano
to be
says
an adult,
he
but
said it in a nice way, but he basically says you're too weak to do this quest.
yeah, probably yeah.
He says I don't want to say negative, but your army is weak for this quest.
Yeah, I think so because otherwise I'm managing the first section and I'm not managing the second one. But let's get at least another try because, this is good experience for me in terms of how I'm thinking about stuff. So yeah.
Thomas says I like dark jokes, but definitely not dark relationships. Chill with the racism, Thomas. Just kidding, or maybe not. I don't know what you meant. That can be taken anyway. Man, if subculture comes in, says Kano, I want a girl like that. Yeah, bro, that's a lot of upkeep. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you
To go down
don't
that road.
want a girl like that because she's gonna ruin you. Literally. There is not enough amount of depravity to compensate for the horrible relationship that you're gonna have to live through with a girl like that, so depravity is not gonna save you. You have to focus on true connection, and then you're gonna get the best sex ever in your life. So, yeah.
Joey says, so current freebies were Toy Tinker Simulator and Rat Quest. Go figure if they are any good, but hey, +2 to the library count. Nice. CS Kano says, not her, the units are kind of weak. She is doing great for that army. No. Yeah, we didn't think you were talking shit about her.
Yeah.
You want until she ruins your... Oh, yeah, we're gonna... Guys, this is a fantastic topic. Probably not appropriate for a fucking gaming channel that's trying to grow. But we kind of touched on it. To get into the darker aspects of BDSM,
I mean,
probably not the best Warhammer stream.
I literally have these topics on my OnlyFans, That's the place to discuss these topics, make videos about them, and talk and help people that have different issues. That's what I do there. So it's all, helping and talking about these stuff. So there is the appropriate place to freely express your opinions and whatever concerns you may have.
Guys, if you could keep talking about this in chat, a free speech platform, of course, and free speech chat. It's just I'm not going to read it out loud. If you guys keep talking on about whatever Mary Jane Rottencrotch did to you wrong, or you collared her, or whatever the fuck it is you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
It was fun to talk about for a second. Let's please move on.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into the mindset of the game and not work my other work. So yeah, which is the counseling. Okay, so one more try, guys. Just one more try.
I appreciate it, disgusting.
What did he say?
You don't want to hear. CSKno says, to be fair, Slanesh was part of the DLC. Yeah. We're all blaming Slanesh. We're all moving on. Thanks, guys. We'll change the topic for a little bit, and then we can come back to this some, maybe not so in depth, because it is a pretty in-depth topic if you're aware of this stuff.
That's
if
actually
you're a fucking faker.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. If you're a faker, then it seems very surface level and but the complexities of this are actually a lot deeper than. Now, this does not mean I want to hear about any of your guys' diaper weirdness or anything weird like that. But just kidding. But seriously, don't tell us if that's what you're into. I'm looking at you, man, of subculture.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
I kid. We got people jumping in and out of chat. What is this? We're getting more likes, though. It's just fucking super cool. Whoever's assisting us, we appreciate it.
Okay. So, let's see.
Oh, Thomas says, well, my favorite PlayStation game is the original Infamous game. Thomas, when did you join PlayStation? Infamous was like,
Ah,
is it like PlayStation 3? Kano says, as a Corton enjoyer, I blame Slaanesh for everything. As well you should.
okay. Well, Slanesh is only born from you, so I think you should not blame Slanesh because he, she, it is born from human depravities. It's not just willed it into existence. So, yeah.
Here we go with the daddy issues again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
Kano disagrees. He
What?
says no. Well, let's see what you got to say.
What do you mean no?
PS3, but I had a PS2 when I was around 5 or so around 2011. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
She was born from the
She was born
elves.
from the elves.
Mainly, but the point still stands as the same thing. She's born out of what they are thinking, doing. That's the point.
It shall be done.
So she feeds on this, he, she. Oh, she's many things. He,
Mike
she,
Drop
I
says,
can't.
Empress, your cheap sounded like Michael Jackson.
Gold is demanding stuff. Hold on. Boss. Yes, Goche. Kuji bebente. Kude bebe tu. Kude.
Oh, here we go.
Well, baby talk is actually healthy for doggies, so.
I'm just like that. I hear it so much that I'm like, here we go. There we go. I knew it was coming. Man of subculture in the house with the here we go with the cuck chair.
Yeah. He, she sounded like Michael Jackson. Yeah. Baby tu yes, the baby. Giggity.
And yes, giggity, there it is. Somehow or other, the Slaneshi content continues.
Oh no, no Saneshka. It's a loving puppy content of fluffy, classic Pomeranian on the screen, guys. Classic Pomeranian.
As he licks your boobs, I'm sorry, there's no way you can walk away from that.
It's a doggy. It just kisses me. It doesn't care if it's the boobs. It just kisses. Just gives kisses.
There's man of subculture.
Oh.
He licks the best area. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
He's got the sad face on.
Otto. 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 Oh, who's the little baby? Oh. Look. Oi. What, Chrissy?
Thomas says, where there is a will, there is a way. Indeed.
Oh. Oi. Oi, Otto.
He's adorable, says Karate Werewolf. Thank you.
Yeah. He's amazingly fluffy. And actually, he's half coat only. I can't wait for his coat to grow again, because he lost half of it. But now for the winter, hopefully, he's gonna get much fluffier.
Empress, I have a question.
Okay.
You know Total War and you know Dawn of War, right?
Yeah.
Based on what we watched last night for 40K, the game's graphics that we're looking at right now look shit compared to what the 40K was showing.
Well,
Am I right in saying that? Disgusting for a Bulgarian 5. Fluffy Chernobyl dust wiper.
Thank you, disgusting. Yeah, that's how he's calling the Pomeranian breed as a whole. Doesn't matter if it's the new kind, like Addy, or the old kind, like Goldie. Everything is a Chernobyl dust wiper for him. But yeah, he's a fluffy boy. Oh.
Thank you, Helzo. Amazing stuff. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Wonder Woman, salute, I can do it. But you know, it's a Goldie salute just because he's here and he's fluffy. He's a sleepy baby.
Karate Werewolf for the 2. What's going on here tonight, guys? We got a fucking train going on.
Woohoo, Karate Werewolf. Thank you so with a fluffy sticker.
He's got the super sticker.
That's
the
a super
Golda.
sticker. Yeah, that's a super sticker.
Gold is #1, obviously.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You get the Golda. Go the salute. Oh boy.
Kano says Total War 40K will be on console too, so it will look downgraded, in my opinion.
Okay.
True, and I love the background graphics and everything else that's going on here, but because they focus more in on the armies itself, you get to see the actual action. So the RTS feels a little more lived in, if that makes any sense. You go from strategic to tactical level, and I kind of like that, the look of it at least. I'm making a way ahead of time fucking observation, but that's the way it looked to me. This still looks fun, it just looks more like I'm focusing more on the strategy than seeing the armies actually battle it out. And I kind of like seeing the battle.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the best part. Also the most difficult part. Okay.
Kano's more hyped for Dawn of War 4, like I like the AdMech.
Without fail, ancestors!
You know, when I saw the question posted the other day, and I think that obviously there's some 40K fans in the house, or maybe just Warhammer fans. So to the chat, if you were a complete noob to number 1 40K and number 2 Warhammer, where would you guys start, book-wise, lore-wise, in terms of learning the stories? It's really disjointed. It can be overwhelming for a lot of people. I saw someone talking about this the other day, and I was like, how do you really answer that?
Can I
because
answer?
like my introduction was like super far ahead. But yeah, I'd love to know what everyone thinks.
Well, I have literally videos that are dedicated to this. So you just have to go and watch the playlist basically. Dear Clayton can paste it here. That's the quickest explanation. They're very brief videos, just watch them and that's gonna give you great direction.
Sure, absolutely, and post-editing, I would definitely put a list of the videos, or put them in the description, but since just talking, maybe someone casual is watching, where would you start? 40K? Fantasy? And if it was 40K, would it be where? Where's a good starting point?
They're totally different things, the fantasy and the 40k, so you just have to know what is 40k and what is fantasy. You know, 40k is obviously in the future, and fantasy is kind of like in the past, but the gods are the same. It's like in another universe at the same time. Yeah, it is in another universe and in the past at the same time. Yeah, where would you start? About the fantasy, I don't know. I mean, they changed it around. It's now Age of Sigmar. It's not what it used to be. People hate that. Some people don't. It's a matter of perspective again. About 40k, I would say read Horus, the first Horus Heresy books to get the idea about what happened there, and like watch lore videos for like the whole 40k universe, what it is about, to get the whole basis of everything, and then you can start reading the first Horus Heresy book and get some recommendations about which books to continue reading, which are actually on my Discord, Golden Astartes. So yeah, I also got started like that, and you can watch Project Astartes on YouTube, which is a fan-made project, but it became official project because GW really loved the guy Sam Pedersen who did the animation, so they hired him for official Astartes project. So when you watch Astartes, you're gonna get so hyped for everything, and you're gonna love 40k.
I'll read a couple of chats and then I'd like to ask another question.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Disgusting says, does different terrain make a difference in this game? I would
Yes.
assume it does.
Yes, yes.
He
Mm.
also says, I'd start 40k because it's a bit more familiar. I'm beyond noob. CS Kano says YouTube. You guys are kind of missing the point of what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'll read the rest of what you have to say in case I miss something. CS Kano says 40k is in the fantasy universe. I don't know if I'd classify it like that because that could be confusing. I like Warhammer Fantasy more. To start 40k, I recommend learning about the Horus Heresy, aka 30k, because a lot of important stuff happened.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's 30k,
So
of course.
you guys are all kind of very familiar with the lore here. And as a casual, I'm a filthy casual. I'm admitting it 100%. But as I was watching the conversation unfold, I watched people that were very familiar with the topic already, and they're like, "You start here, you start there, you start here, you start there," but they didn't actually say start exactly at this book, this title, etc., so on and so forth. This is what you're looking for because this is the world building. And I contrasted it with my own personal experience with 40k because that's how I started. And I was just tossed into a really grungy 40k story, and the lore was explained kind of in the background as like this far distant past. We don't even know what's going on anymore. You're just stuck with the grimness of it. You kind of felt the reality of it. The writing was fantastic to get me into those worlds, and that's how I started. And then of course you want to know more history, but it's like the history was written after like some of the original stories, which is a weird order for things. And I like the fantasy. I don't like the Age of Sigmar. Age of Sigmar pissed me off immediately as soon as I read that. I just like being put in these weird stories, and that excerpt at the beginning of either 40k or fantasy, where it's like, you know, this is a grim age, a dark age, so on and so forth. And it really put me into the world. But I was wondering if you were like, no one knows shit about what the hell 30k means, 40k means, fantasy means. What are your starting points?
Yeah.
CS Keenan says, I like Warhammer Fantasy more, but to start 40... Oh, got it. He says, can I recommend one channel for Warhammer lore videos?
And battle. Yes, of
He's
course
asking
you can.
you, Empress.
Of course
Yeah, I
you
didn't
can.
want to...
Of course you can. That's kind of like the point also of my videos that I recommended to watch, because I'm doing that. I'm going over a few channels and I'm telling you this channel is that, this channel is this channel is this, and you can make up your own mind after that. No, not
Flash kits?
Flashgate.
No. Actually, I think that is a really good starting point. They're so funny about it.
Yeah, but it's
But anyways,
you know, it's not
yeah,
real.
I
It's not the real thing,
they
it's just a
brought up
parody.
hype for it by being like comedians about it. In a lot of ways, I think those guys have put attention on it. The whole Battle Brothers versus Furries thing is hilarious. But anyways, no, if a moderator, please, could Empress's video, where would you start with? What video would you start with? And then put the playlist out there. That'd be super awesome. I'll do it if you guys aren't watching. I'll look through her catalog, but I'm just kind of like thinking out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Tame true the mighty waves.
Yeah, what's the channel, CSKno? I'm curious.
Well, there cannot be many channels. There are only a few channels that are really good. And you can totally count on what they're saying.
Yeah, I know you're very particular about this stuff.
Unleashing the mists.
Check the Remembrancer. They have 30k videos. They have Istvan Atrocities, Solar War, and Siege of Terra. Okay, so CSKno, I want to go ahead and ask this in a different way, and maybe you can answer it because you seem really into it. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Where would you start? Where all of a sudden, I'm sitting in my house right now, in modern day America. When does the world change, and why does it happen? And that's not me saying like I don't know what's going on. it's for you to like point out, like, as I'm looking at AI videos right now, you're like, this is where it happened. It's similar to Terminator. So if you could like elucidate that, that would be really fucking cool. Or anyone else.
Well, just to
Hey,
clarify,
oh, hey, 6969. I'm sorry, I missed you in chat.
hey, just came in the chat. So the Remembrance is pretty good. It's pretty good channel, but I would say for sure Luton, and of course the Pontius, who is one of the guys that I work with occasionally. So yeah, the Pontius, he's great. He puts so much energy into the lore, and to how to deliver it correctly. That is crazy. So he's just nuts. He's very accurate as much as that's possible. I have run his videos through some guys that are very old and 40k, and they confirm that he's good as well. But there are some interpretations that the Pontius has. I talked to him about that. I offer him to discuss those which I don't really agree with, and also my guy, that's my 40k guy, he also doesn't agree with that. So when it comes to delivering directly the lore, he's great. When it comes to interpreting the lore, that's to each his own, basically. And so yeah, we just have to be careful what is interpretation, his own what's the lore, but he's telling you what's what. It's just that sometimes he's wording it like a fact. Well, this happened, and the emperor is this. I'm like, no.
This is why it's confusing for anyone, and it's very intimidating for someone on the outside to want to step in and try and learn the lore. It's like, I'm trying to find the source expert, but they're all arguing with each other, similar to very like real life historians. So it's like, I don't even want to start this because you guys are all fucking like yelling at each other.
Yeah, we're not
So
yelling.
I'm just trying to see if anyone's like, can you all come to a consensus?
No.
This is a really great starting point for new people.
I mean, you can. Yeah, there's no one YouTuber that's absolute perfection. There's just two that are very good, and they do their due diligence. I cannot say that.
Due
They,
diligence.
yeah, they do their research. That's Luton and that's Pontius. Of course, there are others, but they have to point like the best of the best. Those are the two best of the best. That's it. That's really
Yeah,
it.
Luton seems to be the fan favorite.
And because he's the oldest, he's the bigger channel. But Pontius is new, but he's just very passionate about it. He's crazy passionate about it. And he hates the woke stuff and all of that, whereas Luton tries to stay neutral, which people don't like, that he's like, no, I'm not gonna address that, or whatever. So yeah. Or he's excusing it.
What about Warhammer Fantasy?
For fantasy, I don't know, because I'm not there, so you gotta ask someone else who's the best for fantasy.
Chad, I'm asking you. Like I said, I'm just making conversation. I watched a casual video. Someone was like, where do I start? And then the responses were like, so confusing. Oh, no, okay, no, I already know about these end times. I have an answer personally, but I won't give it. I want to see what you guys have to say first. And that's for both 40k and fantasy, as a very casual reader and enjoyer. And non-tabletop player, I guess say before someone shits on, down my neck. Like, what do you know? Blah, shit. Sorry for trying to just understand your space.
Oh no, it's very hard to understand the space. So that's for sure. It's just very hard. It's not easy to do.
There's some nasties in this community where someone just asks a simple question like, hey, this seems interesting, and very rabid fans, which is fine, but very divided fans. And then obviously the massive divide between fantasy and 40k.
Oh god. Yeah, it's complicated. It's the easiest way to say it.
I personally learned from the Book of Choyer, the channel, says CSKno. That's cool. Shoutouts.
sail the skies.
Okay, we're
Strength
just
of
chilling
arms
now, and I'm
armor.
trying to rebuild and maybe coast in one of these places so my army gets healed or something. That's the idea, and then we can venture out and try the next objective. At least that's the idea. I'm not sure if I can put all of these individual agents into my army. I think that would make things easier, but they're all kind of like the leaders, so I don't know what's happening there. Okay.
Apparently, I've killed the chat. So let me try a different question. What was your flashpoint, your spark point, where you got into Warhammer, whether it's fantasy or 40k in general? What did you see, play, watch, read, anything that made you get into Warhammer?
Yeah, well, for me it was the Astartes project. That was my
What's
introduction.
what's that?
That's the animation that I was talking about. The Siema Pedersen animator guy that did this amazing 3D animation called Project Astartes, and you know, people made me react to it, and that is how I got into Warhammer 40k when I saw those big, huge guys that were fighting, and they were so cool. How they move, what they were like. Just everything was so fascinating about them. So that's how I
Yeah.
became a fan.
It made you want to learn more about the world. That's the question I'm asking chat. And Kano asks, as a new person interested in fantasy 40k, what do you prefer more?
Stay your
Um,
lest I do
um,
Is that a question to you?
are you asking the chat? Are you asking me? Are you asking Empress? Like, what are you asking?
I mean, I'm not a new person
Oh, Karate wants to know,
to
is
Warhammer.
that on, is Project Astartes on YouTube?
Yes, you can watch it. It's a few episodes that are a few minutes, but many people brought them together as one animation, so you can totally watch that.
my vessel.
Kano says 30k is more of a Marine versus Marine. 40k is all out war. Fantasy is if you like Lord of the Rings more, magic, etc. Well, I mean, there's magic elements in the whole 40k universe, but I see where you're going with it. One's more like definitely like traditional Tolkien type fantasy that has been warped and like punk rocked, and the other is chain swords and exploding people.
Yeah, but of course there's so much more to that. It's just hard to explain.
Yeah, I'm trying to be generic. Obviously, like I don't want to do it like a 20-minute diatribe of like this is why this is great. CSKino says it's all about the taste of the person. I agree, and you're gonna find like if I was to find someone like I don't know, like say I'm on a date with a girl that's I don't know remotely open-minded, and they're like, "What do you like to do?" And she's like, "Let's go and go out with my girlfriend," whatever nonsense they're going to talk about while I pretend to be interested. And then I go ahead and they're like, "Yo, what are you into?" And I'm like, "Warhammer." And they're like, "What's that?" How would you explain that in like one paragraph to make it interesting enough for them to be like, "Okay, you seem passionate about this. Tell me more." And I think that that's really like the way that I would want to set it up for people who are explaining this online. Because it's like, yo, you've got the nerds. The nerds love this shit already. But how do you hit the fucking masses? Because there's so many amazing stories inside the like Warhammer universe that are not being told because they're being gatekept by a bunch of freak neckbeards and weirdos who are like,
The enemy must be punished.
that's not me saying that I want to open it up to mainstream.
Valiant.
I'm saying I want to keep it pure, but like, how would you hook someone onto that? So this is like one of these like weird questions that's in my head.
Oh boy. Well, I'm not sure that you can if they're not usually into those things, because, you know, when I explain to my mom for the superhero stuff, for example, and I have to tell her something that will make her interested. So with 40k it's similar, but because it's so much more layered than any other universe, it's just so hard to approach it and start to explain it. I'm just gonna say, well, if you Well, this is a universe that you've never seen before. It's not like Star Wars or anything else because it has multi-layers of stories and factions, and the story is just very dramatic with this one guy that's called the Emperor of Mankind, and he's super interesting, lived for thousands of years and conquered all the earth and all the different Earth colonies spread around the universe. It is 40,000 years in the future right now, but his story takes place in 30K, and he has sons that are his primarchs, and that's like many princes that do his bidding, but they're also very interesting and complex characters, and they have drama between them, and there's a lot of war and a lot of interesting storylines and super soldiers, and yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be my my explanation. And if that's not gonna interest people, I don't know what will, really.
C.S. Kano has an excellent description for this.
My path is clear.
I think it's a bit dramatic, but I think it's well said. And honestly, I think this is a really good question for anyone that's entering this space. But I'll read his response first.
Destruction.
C.S. Kano says, in the far future, there's endless galaxy.
Breeding
Millions of people struggle to survive. Humanity is on the brink of extinction and attacked on all fronts. There's only war, but the human spirit is unbroken.
I don't know, some of the human spirit is quite broken.
Answer me.
Like, literally. It depends on which worlds. Like, you can't
Not-
put
not
40k
from the
in
leader.
2 sentences. What?
Not from the Emperor.
Ah. Why? He can...
So-
I mean,
This is a whole faith type thing that comes up.
it's so complex,
So-
you can't just like put it everything into one and deliver it. It just doesn't work like that. You're gonna have to lie about something or misrepresent it. Otherwise, you can't explain it. So that's why I said what I said. I can't say that humanity
well-
haven't lost hope and whatever. It's grimdark is supposed to lose hope but still fight somehow. It's just very complex, and you have to pick different parts to explain what's happening in this period. So this period maybe is more hopeful than the other period. It's such a mess. So no,
That's why I said the Emperor hasn't
hasn't what?
We demand
lost
freedom.
faith. His spirit's not broken.
Well, if you ask a lot of people, his spirit is
It's an allegory to God.
yeah, but still, it's just not as you can't.
Well, yeah,
use-
and like that's not the point. The point is to try and hook someone into having the conversation. It's supposed to be like human beings. They break all the time, even though there's faith in the world right now. The Emperor exists as this like a gluifying force that everyone's supposed to believe in, and when
Yeah,
they're
sure.
faced with their own reality, they're like, no. But the Emperor is still this icon, this symbol that's above it. And so people try and rise above. It's just a faith God allegory. And to a casual like person that's like, why do you even like this? You're like, I find it interesting that in this fantasy world, people are arguing with their theology.
Sure, but what I
Because they're
explained
getting
is much simpler.
mowed
So
down.
you told me to say something to a person that never seen 40k, doesn't know anything about it. I'm just gonna keep it to what I said, because otherwise we're starting to get into the whole thing that you said, and then people are gonna be like, what? Like, yeah, it's so complicated. I just can't, because 40k is very overwhelming as it is. So the last thing that you need to speak
Okay,
about is
maybe
this.
I missed it then. Could you say it again, and this time in a very succinct format? Tell me about 40k and why I should be interested in it.
Oh God, can I just go? I have to go. It's so late. And you want me to repeat that again? I have to think about it all over again.
In a very succinct way.
Mike is thinking that this is very funny. Okay, so I'm gonna imagine that I'm speaking to my mom because she's absolutely clueless. you
Yep.
know. Okay, so in a grace rain of voice.
Oh.
So Warhammer 40k is this very dark universe that there's only war in it, and it's set like 40,000 years in the future. But it's super interesting because it has many different factions, different types of humans, super soldiers, different types of alien factions that are fighting for their own stuff, and we are fighting for our survival. And there's one amazing guy that's the Emperor of Mankind, who is dead on the throne, but he's kind of not, because he still has power, but he's rotting on the throne, and he's keeping all the dark demons that also exist like away from Earth, that's now called Terra. And it's a multi-layered story. It has like 10,000 years like in the past. Like the most interesting aspect of it is there with the Emperor and his sons in the absolute epoch of a storytelling amazingness. And you have to check it out, because if you want something different that is not Star Wars, you have to check Warhammer 40k. It has the most manly, badass warriors, and even the human warriors that are regular have a ton of heart and soul, and they want to fight for the Imperium, fight for the Emperor, fight for humanity, and everybody is super driven despite this being the grimmest, the most darkest universe that you have ever seen, and all types of fantasy and sci-fi.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
No, like, seriously, like I was listening and I was like, I throw this in here, there, that, there, but like that was very well done in a paragraph format, where it's like, huh, that sounds interesting. I can imagine the most casual person being like, oh, that sounds interesting, and I think that's enough to get started.
Also, I was very hyped because I really love 40k, so that helps
No,
too.
I saw you were like everyone was watching you be hyped, so I'm asking like dumbass questions that I know the answers to some of them, but like still like putting it in a succinct format is important. I've watched people, I don't know, a couple times whenever I see them, and they're like, I want to get into Warhammer, but I don't know where to start. And then everyone starts in with factions and this and that and like bullshit, and it's like, it's very intimidating when it's like, I don't even know where to start from, because like you guys are talking nonsense.
Yeah, well, that's it. That should hype you and make you look for more stuff. But now, thank
I
you so
agree.
much. Thank you so much to dear Clayton, who says more love before the stream ends. Thank you so for the 50 Zar. Thank you. Thank you, dear Clayton.
I'd make a short out of it.
Oh,
What you just said.
okay. Okay. Okay, guys, so really have to go. A lot of stuff today. The more we draw towards Christmas, the more stuff they have to be done, and the less I have time to do my work as well. But I'm gonna try my best. Gotta get out with the puppies and start the day. So thank you so much. Thank you, dear Clayton, for all the support. Got the werewolf. You're gonna see your names like on the screen right now, and see you guys in the evening stream. Should be fun, whatever that is. We'll see. Yeah, love ya. Until next time with me, the 40k Empress, and Tsunami. Bye, Tsunami, as well. Bye bye.
See you guys.
The 40k Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires, but with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, songs and battle cries. Her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies. As loyal warriors arise, saints and psychers bend the flame. Every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame. As war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise. Under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire we'll prevail. For the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might. Their purpose burning crystal bright. To lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.